Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear and see me and all that other happy stuff. Uh, it's going to be tough trying to stream. Weather's starting to get a little rough, so our satellite. Thank God for that Starlink. Thank God for that Starlink. I don't know what we'd do without it, but I'll tell you right now. Uh, what's this now? I think that's my brother Herman. Good luck with the hurricane. Herman Lutton. Well, thank you, brother. Wait a minute. Now, what happened here? Oh, shoot. You know what happened? I got to plug in the camera. So I got to... Just bear with me. Bear with me. That was completely stupid. I put in a new overhead camera, and I forgot that I got to plug it. Gabby, watch out. I'm not leaving. We're not leaving, Gab. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. This dog goes everywhere I go. But... we installed a new overhead camera, and I forgot to plug in the power. So it might help if I do that. One of the, oh God, I tell you, if it can go wrong today, it'll go wrong. But that's what things go on this stupid channel. Pretty much. Let's see if that does it. All right. Probably won't get this back in. Yeah. And I got a lot to show you too. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, we'll see if it pops up. We'll see if it pops up. There we go. Oh, that's so stupid. Here, let me see if it works. Oh, it does. There we go. Yeah, so I got a new stand since we're changing everything here. And of course, right when we start to get to the point where we go, okay, well, let's stream. We are getting hit with a major hurricane, which is catastrophic. Here's the thing that in the past, I've done videos and said, hey, we got a hurricane coming, this, that, the other. But I've already had some experiences dealing with hurricanes, being a Floridian. And let me just say, any of the Floridians out there that watch this, my thoughts are with you. I don't know if the comments is working. Can somebody tell me if the comment bar is working? And just text something. Here, I'm gonna try. There, put a hi. Let's see if that goes through. Total disaster. Only on my channel. But anyways, one of the things that, it looks like it's not working, so I'll have to pull up YouTube. Oh no, TT for life. Oh, there you go. Thank you, brother. It works. Dale, how are you, brother? So the thing is, you think you have it down. You think, not that you have it down, but when you live in a certain house for a certain amount of time, thank you so much, Downriver Rick AZ. Thank you. When you live in a house for a certain amount of time, you get used to those nuances in that house. So when a storm comes, you kind of are prepared. You know where, your your generators are going to go, and this, that, and the other. Now, we had paid in July to have solar put on, and also the Generac, which would give us a month backup. But because of the permit situation here in our county, everything was backed up. So sure enough, this probably wasn't going to get taken care of until October, November. We've got the new roof on, so that's part one. Now part two is putting on the solar panels, and then part three is adding in the generator. And of course, that's not how it works with the Oran clan. Everything's got to be, you got to fight, of course the storm's got to come right through us. It is a major hurricane. It's almost like it came out of wherever it came out of and said, yeah, we're going there. We're going there because we're going to test them and see what they're made of. Okay? And this is the kind of year it's been, more than that, year and a half, that we have done and faced the insurmountable odds that have been thrown against us. I mean, unbelievable things, from my health with, nearly dying from COVID, uh, and some of the other problems that I had, overcoming that, which I did. Some of the personal, my daughter-in-law losing the child that she was carrying, my third grandchild, all the other things that have been insurmountably against us. We fight and we overcome. And one thing I always tell you guys is just no matter what they throw at you, you stand strong and you keep moving forward. You take your punches and keep moving forward, like the Rocky movie. But at what point does it get too much? And now this for us is really devastating, and I'll tell you why. First of all, we've never gone through this with the cows. We're not prepared. The cows are resilient and they will do all right. We moved them to the front pasture about not even a week ago because we've been trying to use each pasture. But there's a power line that goes over that pasture to my mother-in-law's house, and I don't feel comfortable with high winds. There's one thing you got to look out for. If that line comes down, we're going to have barbecued cow, and I ain't doing that, not with my girls. So tomorrow morning we're kind of stretching it out a little bit, but we're going to move the girls to the back. We'll do our best. There's trees back there. That's also another concern. They like to go and they'll weather everything. They'll sit under a tree. I'm just praying that no limbs come down and hurt them. They are our babies. They are loved very much, and we'll take care of them. We took care of the chicken coop the best we could. Let's see how that works out. We got the 2 generators set up. We're going to run 2 generators. One that's going to come through here and take care of the 3 refrigerators that we have. And then we're going to have another one in our kind of apartment wing, so we can run a little air conditioner and just a little power strip with a few things to keep the kids from losing their minds. My wife will go down and stay with my mom, my mother-in-law, for the duration of this. Now, the thing that really, the thing that really gets you is that this thing's going to hit and then just stall. And the thing I worry about is, number one, any high winds. We don't know how this house will react or that house will react to high winds. I worry about the fencing. It's an older fence. We bought this house from a bunch of dirt bags. I mean, that's the best way to put it. And I'm trying to be polite. And we've done a lot of work here to get this place where it needs to be. It kind of hurt the channel a little bit because I haven't been able to do the things I wanted to or promised. Let's just call it what it is. And it makes it kind of tough, because this channel is important to me. And, I have a responsibility to all of you that I take very seriously. And one of the things that really makes this tough is, trying to find out where the weak spots are. You're talking an cumulative of 14 inches of rain here. How now I know we're not going to be able to drive or leave off the dirt road because that road floods in a bad thunderstorm. So it's going to take us a little while to leave here. So making sure that we have everything, making sure that we're well off. The truck, we've got that gassed up because the truck will make it through, but my cars won't. Fortunately, the base shut down for the next 3 days, so that's okay. If we lose power, because we're out in the middle of nowhere, how long are we going to be without power? I estimate 6 days, so we're trying to get this so we can survive for 6 days. Can we do it? Yeah, we'll see. We'll do the best we can. We'll fight through this. These are very dangerous conditions with this one. This one is just evil. I mean, that's all I can say. This storm is just evil, and the damage. They're talking that Tampa Bay may be wiped off the face of the map. I mean, really think about that. Think of the repercussions of that. My thoughts are with them. My thoughts are with all Floridians as we go through this. I'll tell you this much: if you want to watch a couple good weather channels, a lot, I try to follow on YouTube, but a lot of them are clickbait. That Ryan Hall, y'all, he's an idiot. He's a complete clickbait idiot. Direct Weather's becoming a clickbait idiot. They get excited about these things. There's a guy, Weatherman Plus, really moved me to the point where I almost welled up with tears, which is really hard to do. As we were... You could come out, Amanda. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on. I'll finish my story. What do you got to get?
The air fryer.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We'll turn around and say hi.
No, I look like terrible right now.
And do any of us look good during this hurricane situation?
I got hit by a hurricane.
You look like you got hit by a hurricane. Get out of here, you tomato. So, Weatherman Plus, he really didn't want this thing to turn east the way it did. He was hoping it would stay to the west. And, you may not be religious or anything like that. And it's not about religion. It's at the end of the thing, he said a prayer for everyone. And you could tell how hurt he was having to... The guy's a brilliant weatherman. And for him to do what he did, put himself out there, hey, whether you believe it or not, I'm going to say this for you. And those are the good people, not the guys that are always trying to get money. It's amazing, sometimes. It really kills me. A lot of these religions that, I think George Carlin said it best is, their God is all powerful, but he doesn't know how to manage money. They always need money. And I always got a kick out of it. And that's not what this guy's doing. This guy, just puts his heart into it and does a great job. And if you get a chance, he's going to be streaming 24 hours, which unfortunately we're not going to be able to keep up. And he does a great job because he breaks down every model to a point. And just very, very smart guy. And another person, that's my boy Justin B. Let's see. I'm going to stream video from out front of the house until I lose power. It's already flickered twice. That's my best buddy in the whole wide world, Justin. I love that kid. He's like another son to me. I have two Justins in my life, and to me, they're the world to me. I love them both dearly. My son Justin, and then my other son Justin, who is he's about my Justin's age, but we've worked together for forever, since he was a little teenager in high school, and he just means the world to me. I love the kid dearly. We're very, very close, so he's on the other side of the state, and they're having problems already. My thoughts are with him and his Amanda. He has an Amanda. It's funny. I have a son, Justin, who is married to Amanda, and then my other adopted son here, Justin, is with Amanda. Now the only difference is his boy is named Jackson, and Justin's boy is named Robert after me, which, he shouldn't have done that. Hi, Rob. Keeping you and your family in thoughts. My mom lives in Dunellen, so I understand your anxiety. Yeah, thank you so much, and our thoughts are with her, and prayers, and all the other things that we can give out to everybody. Another guy that is really fantastic is our local weatherman who streams online and has been on this thing. He started this thing because a lot of these weather channels are clickbait, and they try to guess where it's going. They try to terrify you, and then it goes everywhere else but. And that's Mr. Weatherman, so check him out. He's going to stream video from out the front of the house. What a tuna head. So that's another one that you want to check out. Another guy that's very responsible. So if you're looking, especially with winter weather coming up and stuff like that for you guys up in the Northeast, not just the hurricane season, but any kind of bad weather that you might see. These two guys do a fantastic job. This Weatherman Plus covers weather all through the nation and other places. So give him a subscribe. I think you'd be surprised at how accurate and how smart he is. So, I put my faith in him, and he's been right about this the whole time. He said, hey, you better get ready. And I started getting ready about a week ago. And I think we got this place locked down. This is a lot of property. I mean, you're talking 20-something acres that you've got to keep protected. And, making sure fencing is right, making sure that we can take care of the animals, making sure that we can do all the things that we need to do. I've got a few things that I want to show you that are game related, so just bear with me. I'm just kind of talking to you and telling you what the ramifications of this is probably going to be. Sorry, I was getting a little dry there. So, we want to start streaming and taping things, but we're going to lose power, and I'm not going to be able to tape as much as I am. So I'm going to try to spread out the videos the best I can. Got our top solo done, but I had a couple other top tens that we worked on. The sci-fi stuff, I made 2 more videos of that, so I'm going to try to stretch that out because I think I'll be out of power for 6 days. We are the last priority. And I'm telling you right now, we will not get our power turned on for at least a week. So that's what I'm counting on. Now, hope to God everything turns around and goes a different way. We'll see. We'll deal. Justin Webb. Hi, Rob. I live in North Florida near Tallahassee. We are bracing for the storm as well. Pray you and your family make it through unscathed, brother. Thank you, Justin. The same for you. I wish you nothing but the best. Sentinel says, my sister's in Mayak City. I'll add you and yours to my prayers as well, sir. Thank you so much, and we will keep all of you in our prayers, that all our fellow Floridians and Georgians, even people from Georgia, big football rivalry. Hopefully we can get through this, and we have the big cocktail party up in Jacksonville. Let's hope we can. Let's hope that we do not sustain the damage that they are predicting, because the flooding is going to be horrendous, catastrophic. How we handle it, I don't know. I'm hoping that we can come out of this okay and be able to resume what we've been building to do, is bringing the channel back up online and bringing the full power of Rob's Tabletop World back. I've got a massive project. Matter of fact, it's called Massive Darkness, and I want to talk to you. I knew we were going to lose some packets during this, so it is raining pretty hard out there. So please bear with us if we kind of come in and out a little bit. It'll come back. But just bear with us if I sound a little choppy or look a little choppy. Go ahead, Gabby. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's my girl. That's my baby. I love that dog. I wanted to stream today because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to try to go as long as we can without losing anything. YouTube is not receiving enough video to main smooth streaming. Just bear with us. It should clear up pretty quickly. It only lasts for a little while. We'll get there. But I wanted to talk a bit, and I want to cut a bit of a promo, if you don't mind, on, there we go. We're back. Full power. Dennis, how are you, brother? Stay safe, he says. We'll try. We're going to do our best. The thing I wanted to talk about is cut a little promo about CMON. They sent me recently the entire Kickstarter for Massive Darkness 2. And I want to thank them because they send a lot of stuff for charity. And that's the thing that people don't realize, is how much they take good care of us. And they get a bad rap from a lot of channels that want to dump on them because those channels dump on them. And do you really expect them to go, oh yeah, here's free stuff to do reviews with? No, they're not going to give it to those people that dump on them, that treat them like garbage. Okay, listen, it's a big business, okay? But there's a lot of big businesses out there, okay? They have gotten a bad rap, number one, for fulfillment of their Kickstarters. Let's clear something up. This wasn't CMON's fault. This was the people that they hired to do the fulfillment. It cost them a ton of money for all their errors that they have created in bringing some product out to you guys. And I want you guys to understand something, that because I know this from the inside, because I know Adam, because I know the marketing department. I know Pete, all right? Everybody knows Pete Shirey, okay? Great guy, okay? And I wanted to cut this and talk about this because, they sent me some extra stuff, some game gen stuff, like this particular quest organizer, and some extra stuff for this. And I want to go to the overhead camera and show you guys. But this thing is just unbelievable. And while I am kind of cooped up and not able to stream, I am going to be painting a majority of this. And over there I have Kill Team Dark, which I've already started. And we're going to be playing this live on the channel. Over here, there's just so much. I mean, look at this massive dragon. Hold on, I got to pull this bro out. Come here, bro. I mean, look at this. I mean, how could you not want to fight that? All right, let's flip it over. The demon dragon. All right, you know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to paint that for you guys, and I'm going to. I can paint bigger figures. My hands are still a little numb, but I'm going to overcome it. We're going to get through it. We're going to do a bunch of things. They tossed in the token chest and all this great stuff. And not only that, I wanted to show that to you as I while I'm dealing, at home with the hurricane stuff. I'm going to light a little candle and just paint by candlelight. So it's going to look like garbage, but just bear with me. But the thing I want to really hit home is how good this marketing department is. You can come out, let her out. Okay. How kind these people are, how much they've done for our charities in the past. Okay, we have a lot of companies that have done a lot of great stuff for our charities, and I tip the hat to them. Richard Launius sent us an extra copy of Thunder Rolls for the charity auction that we're going to be doing. We're going to be auctioning off a copy of Massive Darkness for the charity auction. Just so many great companies that have done so many great things for this channel to help us raise money for charities. And, a lot of people are going to really hurt this year with the recession and all the other problems that's going on. So we're going to do our best to try to put things under people's under people's Christmas trees, that they can give some gifts and make it affordable for you guys. So we're going to do everything we can. We're going to, not only are we going to auction off stuff where you can get stuff cheap, but we're going to take that money and we're going to try to help people that really need. Sorry for the interruption. I feel like a zookeeper over here. My grandchildren, they're being a little rough, but we're going to take that money and we're going to help people that can't get presents this year, and we're going to go to Miniature Market. And another thing, there's just been an overwhelming thing at Miniature Market with the move. They are really having a tough time. I owe 2 people a gift certificates. We will get those to you, so please, I haven't forgot you. They will come in time. Probably within the next week. It's been brutal with this storm, and I have not been able to get in front of this camera, so I feel bad about that. But I always get things done, unfortunately, in my time. Sorry for the interruption. No, you're fine, Amanda. Minis look great. They do. They're gorgeous. Those minis are absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to paint those up. Somebody usually asks, "Hey, are you going to play any games over the hurricane?" No. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to read a bunch of comic books. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to try to get through the storm, because there's nothing more irritating than hearing that howl out there. It is absolutely, probably the most nerve-wracking thing, is hearing that wind whip. There's nothing like it. I lived through, I was born in Connecticut, was raised in Connecticut, and I'll tell you this much, really have lived through some really devastating storms, blizzards, and nothing, it's easier to get warm than it is to get cool in Florida, I think. And when you have these storms with the wind, blizzard. If you lost if you lost power, all right, take the frozen stuff, put it put it outside. It's freezing outside. Okay, you're not going to lose anything until you can get power back. Light a fire in the fireplace. Okay, we're ready for that. You just kind of stay pretty cozy and close to each other, and it could be kind of fun. These things, when they whip, you're afraid you're going to lose your house. You're afraid you're going to lose everything, and it's just really, 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 really tough. Are you getting any new specific comics over the hurricane quarantine? Now I just cut a whole promo on this kid. You see Justin Barnes there. Like I told you, I love that kid more than life itself, and I was telling you guys how much he means to me. He's like a son to me. Listen, buddy, I'm not going to be able to make it to the comic book store tomorrow. There will be no comic book trip tomorrow. What's this? It just hit something on the bottom of my screen here, and it says, we're having trouble with your feed. It says hurricane is 367 miles away, and it is category 3. What time is it? No, it's almost. So we just had a little update there. As far as comic books are concerned, I've got so many that I got to catch up with, pal. I'm gonna. Plus, I think I gave you all that stuff that you put on your server. If I were you, charge up your thing there, your pad, and make sure you have that comic book reader, and just sit there and start reading some of the stuff that you haven't read before. I've got a big pile. I've got a couple of boxes. Matter of fact, I've got a box over here. Let's go. Let's bring it over. Gabby, don't move. I'm just going to the other side. Hold on. Bringing it over. So, one of the things that I did on Saturday, I wasn't out, but I go to this. There's a local comic convention. It's a tent sale here in Weirsdale, Florida, and we're gonna go over some comic books. Hold on, because that's what we do. We make this entertaining for you all. And they have a thing where you can buy 2 of these boxes for $100, okay, which equates to about 35 cents a comic, okay. So let me show you. This is just one box. I filled up 2 of these boxes for $100. One I've already put in the other room, but I didn't sneak this one past my wife yet because she's sick of seeing comic boxes. So let's see what we got here. And I just start going through things and start filling it up, and you'll get all kinds of stuff. And sometimes I buy doubles of stuff and triples of stuff. Like I got Fantastic Four, okay. There were a ton of the Dark Knight. I got an incredible run of Sandman there. I picked up the Web of Spidey annual. This was a very, very good book. Realm, you need to check it out. Cull, Daredevil. I mean, these are all like 35 cents. Walt Simonson's run of Thor, which was absolutely fantastic. Where exactly do you live near Tampa Bay? I am northeast of Tampa Bay. Hercules, Prince of Power. Fantastic Four, 511. Doctor Strange. The white, is this 373? 373, the white cover of Fantastic Four. Let me see what else I got in here. I decided to get a bunch of old Batmans because I haven't read them in a while. Punisher. If you haven't read Concrete, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting book. That's why I can tell you that much. Incredible Hulk. Another older Fantastic Four. Brubaker, Captain America. I get these as reading copies. Batman Annual 14, Hit Girl. Right? You know, you just go through. They just have tons and tons of boxes, and I'll just go through and I'll just start picking out things. Going, oh yeah, well, okay, that one looks good. I'll grab that one. I'll grab that one, and before you know it, I fill up one of these boxes. There was one time I did about 4 boxes. Oh man, you want to talk about opening up a can of whoop ass. The queen just went crazy. She's like, you have so many comics, you don't need any more I go, oh, you don't need any more. You don't need, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, the microphone's way over here. Let me. Okay, there we go. I said to her, you don't need any more Christmas decorations or holiday decorations. This place is just jacked with holiday decorations. She doesn't need any more. But do I complain? Do I complain? No. Get what you want. Be happy. If those decorations make you happy, fine. But don't you talk about my comic books. We will throw. Conan, Annual 9. Batman, Annual 16. Good Joker story. Conan, 242. Thor. You see a theme here. Fantastic Four. Captain America, the Corvette saga. Avengers. Thor Annual. It was okay, but it's good for reading. Especially, you know, if you eat something that doesn't agree with you. Perfect reading. Perfect reading copies. Hulk 458. Silver Surfer. Now, if you guys haven't read this series, I suggest that you download it, whatever you got to do. The Silver Surfer, Volume 3, 1 to, I'd say up to 75, is an absolute cosmic masterpiece. Frank Miller, Washington Goes to War. Very good book. Punisher, Red Christmas. Another issue of Sandman. I'll just pull out. I don't want to bore you guys to death either. There was something in here. Oh, see, I just pull out. I just get weird stuff. I'm a weird dude. Rom was a great toy when I was a kid, but the comic book was even better. Innovation Comics were fantastic because they were known for their art, and it was all hand painted. All hand painted art. And they would do adaptations of things. Interview with a Vampire was classic. Let's see what else we got here. Ton of Fantastic Four. Infinity Crusade. Now, here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that with the Infinity books, it wasn't just the Infinity Gauntlet. There was the Infinity War, the Infinity Crusade, and then there was even a couple more boxes. Miniseries after that that all tied into the Infinity series. It didn't just stop with the Gauntlet. It carried on. There were all kinds of different things. I was thinking about you guys. Stay safe. Thank you, Joseph. That's a lot of nice reading there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. What else did I get? I'm just going through here picking out some things instead of going through the whole box. Some more older Doctor Strange. Just reading copies of stuff. And here's how bad I am. I picked out 2 of the same book. Oh wow, I wasted 35 cents. Nova, my boy. Cole. Alright, let me see here. Hold on. Did I just... no, there. That's it. Oh, this book was just fantastic. This is another one. Piers Anthony, a brilliant writer. If you ever get a chance, read some of this stuff. On a Pale Horse, that whole series. Also the Xanath series and the Chaotic Mode series. Very, very good. Hand-painted, just tremendous story about somebody taking over for death. Death gets killed and they have to fill his shoes. So this young kid ends up taking over and he becomes Death. And the trials and tribulations of being Death. So there you go. Being an immortal. And all the enemies that you have. The Micronauts. Micronauts were a great book. Also, the toys were cool as anything. God, loved them. Another Fantastic Four. I just pulled out a whole bunch of Fantastic Fours. Telos, which was a very good book. I highly suggest it. Pop's Review. Hey Rob, hope all is well. Thank you. Dark Days, really good book. I really liked this miniseries, Superman. I'm not a big Superman guy, but some people just get him right. Joseph Loeb is one of those. Some more Sandman, another Nova book, Warhammer. I got a bunch of those in there somewhere. Another good book. They had tons of X-Men, but I'm not a big X-Men guy. Let's see, what else do we have here? Bought a lot of Batman here. Yeah, I'm looking at War of the Ring, The Weird, Dazzler, more Nova, Martha Washington, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. This was a pretty good series. It was a pretty good series. I highly suggest it. More Korvac series, more Dungeons and Dragons, Shadow of the Bat, classic X-Men. How do you resist that, right? It's kind of like, yeah, throw it in the box. Throw it in the box. I'm looking for one particular book I want to show you, and then we're going to stop. Infinity Crisis, which was very good. You know, these were all like $4 a piece at one point. And now, 35 cents? Yeah, I'll fill up my box. Thank you. Thank you. Preacher, another good book. Better than the TV series. A lot of Fantastic Four, Doctor Strange, Realm. Oh. This is one of my favorite comics of all time. It only lasted 12 books, and it's about a bunch of teenagers that go to a cabin and find this magic chest, and they get transported to this realm, and it's very D&D type of thing, and it's just so good. They never finished the story, but for me, this is just one of those books that means a lot to me, and I was missing number 7. I had the original. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost in the move. And again, just really was happy to find all the books. They're really hard to find because it was an independent thing from the 80s. You know, the book's 40 years old. Crying out loud. And just absolutely love it. Love it. And I will reread that again. Maybe I'll do that in the next couple of days. Who knows? All right, let me put the rest of these in here. So it's always a fun thing because it's an outdoor thing. You go, you get all the stuff that you could walk out of there and spend maybe $150 and have a comic collection that is, it'd take you forever to read. I mean, plain and simple. Which, yeah, that pretty much happens to me. And they let you fill the box. So when you fill the box, of course you got to turn it on the side and try to stuff as many as you can in there because you're paying for a full box. You put the little cover on it, and you send it, and you put it in the car, and then you go fill up another one. Let's see. After your top solo games list, do you think a play of Nemo's War would be on the cards? Yeah, a lot of that stuff I thought about. It's trying to get through this storm. How long is this going to set me back? It's already been an expense. How are we going to come out of this? Are we going to come out of this safe? Are we going to have a lot of damage? Are we going to have a lot of things that it's going to make it tough for me to come live and be able to do the things that I want to do here? It really depends on how we come out of this. And this is another trial, another setback. But I just refuse to give up on this channel. I refuse to give it. After all these years, I just don't have it in me to give up on this channel. Anybody else might have gone, yeah, whatever. It's not that successful of a channel. It is what it is. Oh, hey, thank you, bro. Kill 14 and 16. Thank you. We gotta give you Godzilla, brother. Thank you. Armando Zamata. I really hope all goes well for you there. We're hoping for the best. I'm not, every time we turn on the news, it's just, the news gets worse and worse and worse. Not one thing is going our way. And that's all right. Come on, bring it. The worst thing about these type of storms is this. The anticipation. You sit there, you're exhausted by the time the storm gets here. It's just like, please, just get this over, do whatever you're going to do, but get it over with at this point, okay? So I can start rebuilding, doing whatever we have to do. But honestly, I just want it to be over with at this point. And that's the thing. That's where the fatigue comes in. Because they tell you, it's out in the middle of the Atlantic, and by next Tuesday, we'll have a better idea where it's going to hit in Florida. Now you're waiting, and you're looking, and you're anticipating, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and then, you get to this point where it's a day or two out, or tomorrow, and you're just like, please, let's just get this over with. I just want it to be Saturday already. Let's just take our lumps and be done. And that's the hard part of it, because you're really just mentally and physically exhausted, and you just do the best you can. Let's see, a lot of people popping in here, so let me answer some of these. Pops reviews. Hey Rob, did you ever play the old Stratomatic games? Yeah, I did a couple of them here on the channel. Mike Anthony, for Tabletop Gaming, 19K subscribers is a decent channel. Keep up the good work. It's okay. I don't think it's a lot. There's so many people that just try to suck your soul and get every dollar that they can out of you, and then clickbait you to death, and it's all drama, and people like to watch that stuff. That's not what this channel's about. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Armando, I still remember going through 4 hurricanes over 6 weeks down in Naples in 2004. Bro, I was here for that, and that thing came right over the little town of Grand Island that we were staying in. Whew. That was tough. We were only here a few years, and we got hit with that. It was crazy. Pops, may the Lord keep you guys safe. Thank you, Pops. We can use it. Pedro, my man. Love your videos. Rob, a big stay safe for you and your family from the other side of the Atlantic. Thank you. We will take all that we can get. Trust me. This is going to be a tough one, but we will get through it. I promise you that. We will not be defeated. You can do what you want to do, but we will rebuild it. We will muscle through it. We will take it on the chin. Whatever happens, it's just fate, and we'll deal with it from there. That's all I can say. I'm glad Rodney's all right. I sent him a private message. He and I talked. I just told him, stay safe. I lived through these things more than you can imagine. He went through his. Now I got to go through mine. Joseph says, Rob, I think I got to play till it hurts. With all what's going on, Rob, I appreciate you doing a live stream. Well, thank you very much. we like to keep you informed and where we're going to be and so forth and so on. Joseph says, have you played Twilight Inception yet, Rob? No, I have not. I have not tried that out. I may bring it in. I don't know enough about it. It looks interesting. It was a Gen Con favorite. FFG, came out with a little something different. There you go. No, not Sweet Chin Music. Why? Yeah, no Sweet Chin Music. Boy, I got a ton of old wrestling videos. I could just hook up my, power goes out, run the generator, just put in my my little monitor, and then I got my DVD player. I could sit there and watch movies all day long. Joseph, thank you. Prayers, brother. Love your content. Thank you. That's the reason I do it. That's the reason I do it. I pull back the curtain, let you guys in, let you in on stuff. Right now, what am I covering game-wise? Well, except for Massive Darkness 2, which is going to be a blast when we get to it. But, I can tell you this much, I have a passion for this channel, for the people that watch it, for the people that support it, the companies that support it. We try to do as much as we can for them, and they return the favor. They return the favor, and they are very respectful, and I only do business with a couple channels. They take the pressure off a bit for buying stuff, because I do buy a lot of stuff to try to cover on this channel. I'll never get a Games Workshop or something like that to help us. But, something to people that do, I'm very blessed. I'm so blessed with the Chip Theory games, Flying Pig games, Flying Frog, every once in a while I'll think of us. Cool Mini or not. All the stuff that they've done for charities and stuff like that, I can't thank them enough. I pray to God that I don't miss anybody. Mark Walker, all the stuff he does. And, when I start naming people, I want to make sure that I name everybody and their brother. Richard Launius, GMT, a huge, huge component here. Anything that Herman Lutman touches ends up here. And I'm very thankful for. Oh, what's this? Comic Central. See, this is a comic book place. Hello.
Hey, Rob, it's Jacob from Comic Central.
How you doing? You're live on YouTube.
Not too bad. We were just giving you a call to let you know we will be open tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to open up earlier. So we're going to be open 9 to around 2-ish.
Okay.
How the weather goes.
Yeah, I'll see about getting there, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see.
Completely understand. We just wanted to make sure to reach out.
All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yep, have a good day, Rob.
You too. Bye-bye now. See, here's the thing. When you spend the kind of money that I spend on comic books a week, okay, you're going to call me and let me know when you're open. Okay? Because I'll drop a couple hundred a week. I won't even think twice. I will drop a couple hundred and I won't even think twice. Why? Love it. It's the same thing with gaming. I'll drop a couple hundred and I won't even think twice about it. It's for the channel. It's for what we do here. All right? I mean, and then you get a phone call. Very, very curious, courteous. Thank you very much for letting me know when you're going to be open, when you're going to be closed. All right? There's no way I'm driving to Orlando tomorrow. Normally I hit the place on the way back from work. Kills, we're going to get you with Godzilla, so don't worry. The Big G's got you. And I'll tell you this much. And this is the honest. Sometimes you get a little bit of fatigue and you go, wow, if I walked away from this, how bad would it be? Well, I was kind of thinking, yeah, I could play games and I'd have a good time just playing with my son, but it'd be kind of weird not being able to put it on the channel. It'd be kind of weird not putting it on the channel. And I just don't feel I could ever walk away. I'm an old man who wants to watch an old man. Fortunately, some of you, or else I wouldn't be doing this, and I'm very thankful for it. But overall, it's a younger crowd. It's more kids that can relate and cause drama and stuff like that. That's more relatable than some of the people that maybe I reach. And I do reach the younger crowd to some degree, and we try to keep this family friendly and try to give you good information. My information's a little different because I don't fall into that line. If I like something, I like it. What's the big deal? Because it's from Cool Mini or not? From Simon? Hell, I mean, I love stuff. I love their stuff. I love their games. I'm looking forward to the Arrakis game. I'm looking forward to a lot of things that they do. And they're very supportive of me. And when people are good to you, you try to be good back to the people. If a game's not good, I'm going to tell you. All right? And they understand that. But I'm not going to be snarky about it. I'm just going to say it's not for me. Not everything's for me. I love Thunder Rolls, but Tom was kind of mediocre on it. Of course, Tom didn't play it right. And I noticed that. I picked up on that. If you take a look at the video, I correct a few things, but I really love that game. But it's not for everybody. I like things that are quirky and outside the spectrum. It doesn't have to be, the hot list. It doesn't have to be the, what am I looking for? The next big thing. Those things kind of, excite me. There's no doubt about it, as long as they're dungeon crawls most of the time. But, sometimes if it hits home, it hits home. My girl Kabuki. Boy, it's been a long time since you've been in one of these. I'm glad to see you, my dear. I hope you are well. Let's see. Shadows and Sun, thank you so much. Been watching your channel with my son for about 5 years with no plans on stopping. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Don't forget those guys got a little channel that they're working on. Give them your support. Joseph asks, you in Central Florida? We just moved outside of Central Florida, but we are in Central Florida, more or less. We're just outside of Lake County. We're more towards the villages. Old guys watching games. We are a loyal group. The youngsters come and go with the trends. That's okay, but there's a lot of good, smart kids out there. They are our future, and you got to believe in them, okay? Just the way our parents believed in us somehow. Old, it's called maturity. No, my ass is old, folks. My ass is old. I swear to God, if I walk the wrong way, I'm going to turn to dust. Wish I was able to get on initially. Oh, that's all right, Jason. We said hello to the mighty Kabuki. I appeared to be late. Just happy I made it in here live. Well, I'm always happy to see you, my dear. Hope you are well on that beautiful Jersey shore of yours. We'll be praying the storm doesn't do too much damage. Yeah, I'm more worried about the cows. We're hoping that everything will be good and we'll get through it. Kabuki saying hi to everybody because she's such a superstar. Wayne, just finished putting up my storm shutters. Oh boy. And a few other and a few other of the older folks in our neighborhood. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, all the best, Wayne. I hope you make it through. Yeah, the storm's looking bad. We're going to be tough. Do the cows have a structure to duck under? No, they will automatically. Now, Florida cows have a resilience to these type of things, and they'll make it through storms. It's cold. It's freezing cold that they need a structure for. We are going to put up a structure because when we start breeding the cows, we're going to need a structure to keep certain things separated. We just got the house 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, and we just couldn't get it done in time, along with our Generacs and our solar, which would have made things a lot easier here. But the cows are going to be in a special pen that we have back there, or pasture, and there'll be some trees that they'll go under. We've checked to make sure that there were no branches that will fall on them. They will stay there for the storm. We will go out there with them and do our best to kind of support them through this. Same thing with the chickens. Yeah, not able to get on the live ones. Too busy. That happens, bro. Replacing a tub, taking a break for a minute. Too old for this manual labor. Trust me, I'm too old to be doing this farm junk. Edgar, how are you, my brother? Thank you so much for posting those sun drop videos time ago. They really have helped me immensely. Anyways, I'm evacuating due to the hurricane. Stay safe. Hey, bro, I hope everything stays together. This is going to be tough. I can tell you this much. We are going to really take this on the chin. I'm praying. Cross fingers, there is no lightning to those trees. Yeah, I know. They've been out in lightning storms. We're just hoping. We're hoping for the best. I love those girls, and we're going to do everything we can to facilitate them and take care of them the best we can during this. We've got to make it through one tough day. That's all we got to do. Good 16, 17 hours, and it'll be all over. And then, we'll get them back to the front pasture. We'll facilitate them and do all the things that we do. These cows are taken care of, loved, cared for, and we'll do the best we can. That's all we can do. It's in God's hand. That's pretty much what I can say at this point. And whatever fate befalls us here, we will face it and we will overcome it. That's what we do and how we do things. All right, let's see. Oh wow, why did that PlayStation thing pop up in front of my chat? The cows will stick together. Yes, they will be together. They're already doing it now. They're filling up real good. We just brought them out some hay, just a little bit of alfalfa for protein. We also give them protein supplements. So they ate. We'll probably give them a little more hay tonight before we call it a day here, and then tomorrow morning we'll move them to the back pasture, and we'll keep an eye on them. That's all I can tell you. Pray that we can overcome everything and do our best. That's all it is. It's not going to be easy. Nothing worth fighting for is ever easy, and we will do our best. That's all we can do. We have a lot of faith. We have a lot of strength. We are an incredibly strong family. If you're going to beat us, you're going to have to kill us. And that's just the way it is. Kills! What's up, my brother? There has been a massive flooding on the east coast of Australia. Hope you can escape the worst of the storm. I hope so. I've heard you guys had your problems. Exactly, Kabuki. Lots of prayers. Thank you. Tony McKee. Looks like the National Hurricane Center is moving the track south below Sarasota. Good luck. Yeah, we're just hoping. This thing's going to move even more. It's not an exact science. Like I said, keep an eye on Weatherman Plus. He's pretty much got it nailed down. He'll make a little adjustments. He says this thing will move. It won't come back west. It will move more east, and that's what I worry about. I worry about. Oh, hey, Tony. I thought it was who it was. Rolling dice and taking names, brother. There you go. Look at him plugging. Nice job. Tony's a good guy. The other guy, but Tony, I like a lot. I like Tony a lot. I haven't seen him in a few years, but hope you guys are doing well, and your podcast is doing well. I wish you guys nothing but the best. That's for doggone sure. I thought you had a channel. Who? Oh, Shadow's talking to somebody else. Oh, Kabuki. No, Kabuki is just like world famous. She's up in everybody's grill. She knows everybody. She's in everything. She's just Kabuki. The great Kabuki. The great Kabuki. Remember that dude? He's actually retiring finally. No, the Great Muda is finally retiring. Miss you, brother. When I get down there, I will drop by. You're more than welcome to come up, Tony. We've got a big enough table now. This thing is 10 by 14. It is a monster, and we can do some massive stuff. And it'd be nice to see you. That's for doggone sure. World famous. Yeah, you are world famous. You're a superstar here. Everybody knows you, girl. You know that. You know how loved you are. You know how loved you are here. Don't listen. I know you hang out at other channels, but just know that you're one of the number ones here. You'll always be. I know you're cheating on me. It's okay. I can take it. It hurts. It hurts. But sometimes you just can't hold on to that bird. You gotta let that bird free. You gotta let it fly. You gotta let it fly. And that's just how it is. Keep us posted, Rob, Zeb. When you have a channel, we will sub for sure. There you go. Tail wagging. She cracks me up. But in all honesty, we'll do our best. The main thing here is I just don't know when we're going to be back. I'm kidding. You know that, Kabook. I don't know when we're going to be back. I don't know where we're going to have power. I don't know when we're going to do a lot of things. I'm going to do the best we can. The one best thing about it is if I go generator on the outside here, I might be able to do a nice little live stream real quick because actually our internet is satellite and all I got to do is plug it in, boop, and we're up and running. So I'll let you know. I'll try to do some video while I can, depending on what I can charge up here. We'll try to work on a few things. Just uploading stuff is just going to be a bear. But we'll do our best. We got enough videos to get us to next week and whatnot. And then beyond that, but I got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to say, that's for sure. All right, so I just talked for a whole hour, which is nothing unusual here on the mighty Rob's Tabletop World. Just know that hopefully by the end of this year we will be back to normal and be able to start doing some of the things that we want to do. As hard as we try, we have been through trial after trial after trial. And you know something? I'm going to give everything I can, and I'm not going to give up. Those of you that stick with us, I appreciate it more than life itself. I really, really do. Your faith in the channel, your faith in us, really means more than you can ever imagine. Just the people that stick here. It's not the amount of people that matter. It's the quality of people, and that's what I'm so blessed for and thankful for. I don't need 50, 60,000 people to follow the channel. I don't need thousands of people to watch every video. The people that do watch it are the people that it means something to. And for me, that's enough. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best channel out there. The quality isn't the best. But we give you the best. We do the best we can. And I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. I want to thank you for all your prayers. I want to say personally to everybody out there that's going through this, keep your head up, stay strong, have faith, and hope. Because hope is the greatest thing of all, okay? And if you ever lose hope, then you have nothing. And I can only pray that you guys really, really, really keep your hope up, keep your faith up, and we'll all get through this. Stay safe, stay smart. I know it's a stressful time, but my fellow Floridians and Georgians that will deal with this, we are thinking of all of you, and nothing but prayers for each and every one of you. And thank you. Another thank you goes out to Miniature Market for their continued support, checking on us, making sure we're all right. Again, I'm very thankful for the people that do support this channel. It is, again, I don't need every company to support it. The ones that do have become very personal to me, and like I said, if I don't like something that they do, I just won't show it. But I will tell you this much. I will support them. And if I do like something, I will sing praises until the cows come home. Because I do that anyways. I only want to show you the good stuff. Try to tell you when there's something not that good, but that happens. Hey, Kills, we owe you a Godzilla. Let's see if the big fella helps you out here. Come on, brother. Whoa! A little Godzilla love over to Australia. That's you, G. That's you, G. That's the way to take care of the peeps. That's the way. That's what we asked for. In our darkest hour to come out and terrorize and put a little music to it. Johnny Silverhand says, Rob, hope all is well with you. Love your channel. Well, thank you, brother. TT for life. Take care and God bless you and yours and family. Thank you, brother. The cows coming home insinuates that they left. I hope they stay safe. They'll stay safe. We will do everything in our power to protect my girls. Elsie, oh, I love her. Sarah, she's such a girl. Scarlett, the queen bee herself. I love Elsie, the brown cow. She's like my favorite, but she loves the queen. Her and the queen with those long brown eyelashes, and she bats at my wife. My wife can pet her all day long. I go near her, it's kind of like, Elsie, I got food. You know, I get that kind of look. Pickles, the little runt. Hugs to the Orans and the Oran cows. Thank you so much. We'll do our best. Cookies and Pickles and Scarlett and Elsie and Sarah. I promise you that we will do our best to take care of them and all our crazy chickens and everything else that we got going on the farm. We got to protect our banana trees, and never stops. The battle continues. And so another obstacle is thrown on our way. And I say with a smile and with an open heart, bring what you can, and you better bring it good, because you're not knocking us down. You're not taking us out. We will fight to the bitter, bitter end, and we will overcome. And we will be back when, I just don't know. Bear with us. I appreciate everything that you do. I hope you enjoy the videos. No video tomorrow, but we do have something on Thursday and Friday. Point Blank, Fee for Victory from Lock and Load Games. David Heath, you're really going to like that one. We got a countdown on Thursday. Just watch them, enjoy them, and keep us in your thoughts. We'll be thinking of you, and as always, we do our best to bring you the best, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, it is your very old and ancient one pal, okay? The old wise man on the mountain says to you, I love you all. And until next time, we shall see you soon. Take it easy, everybody. Yes, I do, Kabuki. I have both. I do. See, this is like the end credits. This is the end credits.